Hello friends, long time no see. So a few days ago I received some paper from Canon. It's called a premium gift wrapping paper, a new product from their line, and we're gonna try it out today, see how it works. I actually have a cost for this wrapping paper. We just finalized another wedding package, custom made wooden box. And usually I just wrap it with like a craft, regular like brown paper, and I decided, well, why don't we try something different? So we downloaded AM1X file given by Canon, and we designed some custom-made design. So let's see how it works. So before I load it to the printer, just wanted to give it a little touch. So it's a fairly thin paper, obviously, because it's a wrapping paper. I believe by the specs it's 95 grams. Fairly thin, feels very smooth. So let's load it to the printer and see what happens. Alright, we got it loaded in our Canon Pro 2000. Let's see. So I already loaded the profile to the printer, so hopefully it's here. Yeah, Canon wrapping paper. Let's see. Feeding the paper. Feeds with no problem. So this is our design. So far I made it in 24 by 36 sheet. And it's kind of like made in an endless wallpaper style. So let's see. I'm still using Lightroom for my printing purposes. Not still, but kind of like almost every time. That's because I print on 3 different printers, and I print so many different sizes and medias. And I do love how Lightroom can store all different presets. And I can keep it very organized, so forgive me Canon for not using Canon PPL. I do use it actually when I'm printing canvases and for some special occasions. So let's see. This is my first time printing it. Page setup. I'm basically using my 24 by 36 luster profile as a base, but I believe it's suggesting to use a plain paper, but since we uploaded the custom-made AM1X file, I'm gonna use Canon wrapping paper, highest color, just double checking that there is no printer is not adjusting colors. Clear coating, I guess I'm gonna switch it to auto. I don't really want to waste Chroma Optimizer ink on the wrapping paper. So hit OK here, hit OK here, hit OK here, and now in here I'm just gonna go and find in the printer profiles. I should be able to find, let's see, the Canon wrapping paper. Set in right there. Awesome. Wrapping paper, and then actually gonna save it as a new profile. We'll do it a little bit later after I hit the print button. So let's do the print and see how it works. So we're printing in 24 by 36 ratio. And while the printer is warming up, I just did a quick search on Google for this paper, and apparently it's being sold for about $61 for a 24-inch wide roll and 76. So I think it's a good price. And what I'm gonna do is punch these numbers into my Canon accounting manager and see how much the 24 by 30 sheet, 36 sheet will cost us. Alright, so we're at Canon accounting tool, accounting manager, and I'm adding Canon wrapping paper. It's a roll, right? 24-inch roll. Let's see. Width, height, Okay, we gotta calculate the height in inches, so give me a second. So this is gonna be 1800 inches. We got 150 feet as far as I remember. Okay, and unit cost, so the Adorama shows $61. I'm gonna write down $70. That will cover taxes and shipping, though shipping is usually free on the larger orders. Execute. Okay, and then once this guy is done printing, it's already coming out. We should be able to see the cost. I already obviously have the ink cost preloaded, though keep in your mind I'm using the biggest size cartridges, the 1700 milliliters, right? So that's pretty big. Obviously they're the cheapest, so my ink prices are very low, like comparing to say Pro 1000 or even just using smaller cartridges. But here it's coming out. I mean, I'm not surprised that the quality is exceptional, because that's what I always get from this printer. But color match is pretty good, I think. Even though, I mean, I can't really judge because these are just downloaded PNGs, like the camera picks PNGs from internet, and that's our logo. But it looks nice. Colors look very accurate to what I see on the monitor, even though it's not photographic comparison. But I think for wrapping paper it's not crucial. For me, for wrapping paper, what's important is that it's somewhat durable, because I remember I try to use some just like regular wrapping paper from craft store on these boxes, and the paper would be so thin when I try to wrap it, it would just puncture on the edges. So that's why I switched from like regular wrapping paper to something like this, the craft paper. This one's obviously thick and rigid, and to some degree it looks nice. It looks raw, it looks like we're using recycled material, so to speak. But this is definitely a step up. It's almost there. Looking very nice. Nice large sheet. Even though I think for wrapping paper it's kind of more efficient to just print it in, I don't know, so this is 36 inches, this is what, 3 feet? Yeah, so obviously if I cut it in half to use for the box, then I'm gonna have another half left, so I think it's probably more efficient to print it like, I don't know, 10 feet long, and then just cut it as you need it, so you have as little leftovers as possible. But it's coming out really nice. I like the color. I like the little shine on it. It's like it looks and feels like semi-gloss material. It has a little glare to it, which is very desirable for a wrapping paper. It's very pleasant to the touch. Obviously, I was a bit on the very beginning when I heard about wrapping paper, printable wrapping paper, I was a little bit worried, because usually printable paper, it feels like a little bit tacky to the touch because it's meant to absorb ink fast. But this one's really smooth. I like how it feels in your hands. It doesn't feel like home printed, let's put it this way. It doesn't feel like it's homemade at all. It feels like it's a commercial grade, pre-manufactured quality. Very nice. Loving it already. And here we go. So this is how the wrapped package looks like. I'm very pleased with the paper, the way it holds on the corners. It doesn't tear at all. I had no issues. I tightened it really, wrapped it really tight, and it holds great. So this is the look. What do you think, guys? I think it's amazing to show off your work, give a personal touch. As for the price wise, I also saw some comments, I think on a Facebook group, that it's about 20, the paper itself is about 20 cents per square foot. And I think this is correct. So this 24 by 36 sheet, which is what, 6 square feet. The total cost of paper plus ink is $1.80. Okay, and we have basically 6 square feet. So if you divide $1.80 to, if you divide $1.80 to 6, that's about 30 cents printed. All right, 30 cents per square feet. I think it's a very good price. So this is it. Thanks for watching and have a good day.